Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I am the Bearded Padawan. I posted a pretty downer of a video last week, and maybe it was just getting my how I felt out there, but I feel a whole lot better now. I went to the evening premiere of Solo, a Star Wars story, with my good friends the Bears, being Dan, who was one of my college professors, and his oldest son Aaron, who is one of my closest friends. We hit up movies together all the time, and honestly it's the best because for those of you that don't know Dan Bear, he's probably one of the biggest daggone nerds you'll ever meet, and he's hilarious and awesome, and that's what makes it so much fun going to movies with them, because they understand the lore behind things and can appreciate it or look into it. That being said, Solo was sick! I won't go into too much detail because that's not what this week's video is about, but whew, it wasn't anything groundbreaking like Last Jedi was, but it was fun. And that's the whole reason, I went and saw it, because I wanted a fun heist film. All these friggin' bozos that think shills are a thing, or the movie was trash, like, get over yourself. Like, what are you doing on this platform, or in this franchise in general? I'm gonna leave it there, because, speaking of Han Solo, while Harrison Ford was not in this movie, I do have something this week that is Harrison Ford related. As many of you may know, Toys R Us is closing. A lot of the stores around the U.S. have already closed. Fortunately, the two that I frequent quite often are still open, and they finally marked down action figures to 50% off, which resulted in what's in this orange bag. So let's go ahead and see what I got in here. The boxes are both a little bit beat up here and there, but the figures themselves are fantastic, so I don't care. But the brand is called Neca. I've never heard of them before. I mean, I've seen these things in stores. They're like the really, high-end expensive action figures. But here we've got Deckard and Officer K from Blade Runner 2049. Since these things were 50% off, I got 2 for 1, $10 each. These things just look absolutely incredible. It literally looks like I'm looking at Harrison Ford and Ryan Gosling right now. Just the detailing on these figures is just insane. My only gripe with the Deckard figure is I wish they had been able to put a little bit of his facial scruff on him, like they did with Officer K, but you can see both of them come with their guns retrospectively. Just the detailing on their clothing and their faces is incredible. Man, I'm still just blown away from these things. Blade Runner 2049 was probably one of my favorite releases last year. It was cool finally getting a sequel to the original. The soundtrack just blew me away, and the visuals were just insane. So I'm definitely glad I picked these up. Apparently there's a wave 2 of Love and Wallace coming soon. I don't know if I'll necessarily look into picking those two up, but as far as, Deckard and Officer K went, I couldn't pass up on a deal like this, so thanks to Toys R Us for coming in clutch again. That is it for this week. If you like what you saw, please share the videos with your friends, subscribe if you haven't, and give it a thumbs up. I am the Bearded Padawan, and we'll see you right back here next time, and may the Force be with you.